Hi, welcome to Moyna Bass Fishes. I'm Jim Moyna, and we're going to talk about my third day of practice at the 2023 MLF Tacklewarehouse Invitational Tournament on Clarks Hill Lake. Okay, today we had super nice weather. We had a lot of kind of partly cloudy and some sunshine, whereas the last couple days it was cloudy, cloudy, cloudy. So, anyhow, it was another day where after yesterday, I wanted to spend today looking around and doing a lot more searching. And I did some of that, but not enough that I wanted to. But what I did is I bounced around in different sections of the lake, checking water clarities, checking water temperatures, and just trying to get a sample of what the fishing's like in some of these different areas, because there is quite a bit of difference in water clarities, depending on where you go out here. So that just makes things more confusing to me, because I like things to keep things simple, boil it down, and keep a couple simple patterns at the ready. But really, there's this lake's so big. There's so many different water clarities. There's spotted bass. There's largemouth. There's a lot going on out here right now. I mean, a lot. I mean, in fact, I've never seen a lake that this lake's got more. Excuse me, it's got more spotted bass than just about any lake. Just about any lake that I can think of. Um, and they're everywhere. If you want to catch spotted bass in 25 feet of water, you can go catch them in 25 feet of water. If you want to catch spotted bass up in 3 foot of water, you can go catch them in 3 foot of water. So it's just however you want to catch them. I do think the biggest ones that I did catch were all kind of doing the similar thing. And a big spot, I mean, I haven't caught any 3 pound spotted bass. The nicer ones I've caught out here have been like 2.25, 2.5. They're just like nice plump females with big, egged out bellies and that. Um, but you can still catch. I mean, you can catch these things anywhere. They're coming from all depths. They're in, backs of creeks, main lake points, just everywhere. So it's kind of interesting in that way. And then, um, but I think the whole key to this tournament is to just disregard the spotted bass. Don't even pay attention to them unless you absolutely have to catch, fill out a limit with one. Because I think the largemouth is what a guy has to target to do well in this tournament. I haven't caught a whole lot of quality largemouths. Yesterday I had 2 good ones. And today, what did I have? I had like 3 or 4 decent ones. And really, if I can get, I mean, if I could get, well, I want to get 5 decent ones. I was going to say if I could get 3 or 4 good ones, but no, I want to get 5 good largemouths, right? Because that's where you want it. That's where you want to be. So I'm thinking, yeah. Hey, yesterday I had that one close to 7 pounds. That was a dandy. But then I caught some today, a couple 3.5 pounders and a couple 3 pounders. So I don't know. But that's fishing all day. I mean, all day. And again, I mentioned this yesterday, there seems to be a bite happening right towards the last, 40 minutes of daylight, or maybe the last hour of daylight. Seems like the fish just turn on right then. And again, I saw it again tonight. So those fish I'm catching in that last hour, they don't really count because that's after what I call after hours. The tournament's going to be, if I'm last flight of the tournament, the last flight's probably due in at, I don't know, 4:30 or so, something like that. So I'm gonna, and then the first flight will be due in like at 3. So if you're doing at 3, yeah, you're never gonna see that last window of that last bite window. I also believe there's a bite window right away in the morning. This morning, although I didn't really capitalize on it this morning, maybe I don't know if I just wasn't around them or what the deal was, but my morning fishing wasn't really that good this morning. It wasn't until the sun beat on the lake for a while that fishing started picking up for me. So, but I just think I was in the wrong area doing the wrong thing. I hope that's what it was. Um, that's kind of what I'm going with there. So it's gonna be an interesting tournament. I gotta stay focused on the largemouths. The problem is I don't know where my next largemouth is coming. I've caught some on points. I've caught some in the backs of creek areas. Um, I've caught some shallow. I've caught some deeper. So I don't have a super focus on what exactly I need to do to catch the quality largemouths. I mean, the depths have varied. The places on the lake have varied. Some have been in dingy water. Some have been in the clearer water. It's like, you know, I don't know. It's like maybe I should just drop the trolling motor right at takeoff and just run the trolling motor for 8 hours and go in and out of everything and just, I mean, because I don't know where the next good largemouth's coming from. So, and the places where I have caught the one, and it's always one here, one there. So in the places where I've caught them, I mean, it's like, yeah, do I really need to go back to that one tree that I caught one, or do I really need to go to that brush pile where I caught the one, or should I just keep hunting new stuff? Because it's just nothing has really stood out like, hey, you have to do this, because I'm just catching them doing a little bit of everything. So maybe, yeah. So anyhow, I do, I do feel okay about things, how things went. However, it's a fine line. This time of year, that water temperature is what's got me concerned, because it's creeping into up to 60 degrees, and that's when the fish kind of start thinking about spawning. So, and when that happens, then everything you're doing pre-spawn wise is going to just die. And it's going to however, this lake is so big that there can be sections of this lake where they're spawning, and then there can be sections of this lake where it's pre-spawn. So that's the other decision the guy's got to make. Do you want to, you want to just get in the colder part of the lake and just hammer away on the pre-spawn patterns, or do you want to, maybe start with that and then go up into some muddy water where the water's warmer and possibly there's some fish starting to spawn. So these are all decisions that I got to make between now and takeoff day one. God, there's just a lot going on out here. It's not a simple little thing. There's just, it's a huge body. It's the lakes. It's got like over 1,000 miles of shoreline at least. So that's like, so if there's 150 boats in this tournament, that's like, what is that? 10 miles? Well, 10, 10 it's over 10 miles per angler. So anyhow, yeah, this is going to be interesting tournament, to say the least. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm just, the lake is so big, and it's just trying to. There are a couple things that I'd like to be able to key on, but they're very specific. They're so specific, and they're not, and it's hard to find it. So a guy could spend a lot of time just running around trying to find this stuff, and I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I feel like I got the baits. I feel like I know how to catch them. It's just getting the right setup. And of course, they could all change because that's what fish do. So anyhow, that is the third day practice report. Tomorrow is our off day. We're not allowed. The rules prohibit us from fishing tomorrow, and then the tournament begins on Tuesday. So a lot can happen tomorrow. Maybe they'll. I mean, if it's sunny and hot all day tomorrow, that could really prime some of those spawning areas. Actually, bring some fish in spawning. We'll see. So anyhow, I'm not really confused. There's just so much going on out here that I need to just shed away the stuff that's the irrelevant stuff. Okay, the stuff that doesn't really matter, and I need to just hone in on what it is, what I have to do. But what I have to do could change between now and Tuesday. That's the tricky part. So I don't know. I fished so many pre-spawn tournaments over the years. I mean, this lake is fishing not much different than other pre-spawn lakes I've been to. I mean, Beaver Lake. I'm drawing on a lot of my Beaver Lake knowledge for out here. I'm drawing on my Lake Murray, pre-spawn Lake Murray knowledge out that I've been up Lake Murray a few times, pre-spawn, drawing on that, and then just other pre-spawn type lakes, tournaments, just trying to pull all of that together and to come up with what I'm trying to do out here. So, and there are so many spotted bass out here. I mean, it'd be nice. I mean, I wish I had a spot where I could go catch like 5 quality ones instantly, but that's just not how it works. I mean, they could be there one day and gone the next, anyways. So, the guy might as well go for the largemouth. The largemouth is what it's going to take. That's what guy's got to have, just the largemouth. All right, well, enough of this blabber blabber. Thanks for watching, and appreciate all the viewers and that. So, anyways, take care and good night. Over.